Welcome to Human Interest Today. I'm Sitara Maruf. Our first story is about minority representation in the police force. As we know, the job of a police officer involves personal risk and sound independent judgment in emergency situations. But police officers also face other challenges in their jobs these days because of increasing diversity. Some of these are language and cultural barriers that may come in the way of building trust and good relationships with communities. And as we realize the extreme importance of the men and women in the police department, minority communities need to realize the importance of having a good representation in law enforcement agencies. The work of a police officer involves personal risk and sound independent judgment in emergency situations. Police chases and defensive driving are just part of the job. At the Montgomery County Police Training Academy, recruits go through the exercises under the critical eye of the supervisor.
You're staying on it too long. As soon as you get there, hit it hard, come off, let the wheels turn. And what did you do over here? Went right on that brake and stayed on it. Go.
The element of risk is one of the factors that may keep some people away from joining the police force. And so, police departments are always in need of more recruits, especially minorities. Despite the attempts to recruit minorities, law enforcement agencies are not able to reflect the diverse community they serve. Montgomery County, the most diverse in Maryland, is just one example.
In the academy, I know we have 5 Hispanic individuals, 6 Asians, and 3 African Americans. We do have people from different countries. We have some representation from China, from Russia, and Puerto Rico. You know, we're trying to do a lot better as far as recruitment-wise, as far as minorities in general, but it's difficult. It's difficult. For whatever reasons, we don't have a lot of minorities applying to become police officers.
Captain Luther Reynolds agrees some of the language and cultural barriers will break down if more ethnic people take to the profession.
And we have to be able to reach out to those different cultures because we're not going to be effective unless we can develop relationships, develop trust, and develop an ability to an effectiveness to police those communities, to be able to work with those communities, to be partners in public safety in Montgomery County.
The department offers a salary incentive program to entice those who have bilingual skills. Some police recruits say their experience is not as bad as they thought it would be.
I thought it would be like boot camp, like the whole time, but it's really not that bad. It's kind of a mixture of boot camp and college.
The Montgomery County training program is 27 weeks and offers a salary of more than $37,000. The applicant must be more than 21, have an associate degree or similar, be a U.S. citizen, have a valid driver's license, and must pass the comprehensive background investigation.
I've been a police officer in Puerto Rico for 18 years, so I just recently moved to Maryland, a change of job from my wife. So I decided to stay on my job of a police officer, so I applied in the Montgomery County Police Department.
It's just quite a childhood dream, and it was just, I'm more independent now, thinking what I want to do, so I make the first step on my own and take the application.
So what keeps people away from these jobs, especially ethnic people? Myths, misconceptions, family expectations, and social pressure, just to name a few. One Pakistani woman recruit declined to go on camera because her parents do not approve her career choice. And this is what Mei-Li had to say about her family's reaction.
My brothers are supportive. My parents, I would say, no comments on that.
Many minority candidates say it will help their communities if more people apply to become police officers.
So I think it benefits because it's a way for the part of the community, like as for example, I myself am Asian, So I feel that the Asian community can relate to more officers who are Asian officers as opposed to somebody who isn't.
Talking about community, Montgomery County itself is a lot of multicultural people involved, so I feel each culture needs people to represent them and have the trust from the community into the department itself.
Candidates like Mei-Li and others also help in spreading the word about the kind of jobs that are there, and that they are worthwhile and stable jobs.
It opens a lot of doors. And some of my fellow officers have been speaking to me about how's the program over here in Maryland. So I've been telling me it's a great program. You learn a lot, and I think it's very helpful. They give a lot of opportunity to the minority people.
Police departments would like to see more community organizations reach out to them.
I would, and that's half the battle, trying to get the community involved, to say, listen, we're hiring, we're trying to solicit their help. So if they could call the personnel section, we would be glad if they have a community event or just want us to talk to a few people. We'd be glad to come to their event.
We have a lot of different sectors of our department that work with the faith communities, that work with the different cultures, and we want to make sure that crime is being reported, that people are not afraid of the police, that when we have community meetings and we have meetings with homeowners associations, and if there doesn't exist a homeowners association, that different communities call the police in a desire to participate in those meetings and that dialogue with the police. We have to create a dialogue, and we have that, and we need to continue to build on that dialogue.
In today's world of less trust and more fear, a multicultural police workforce may help in building respect among various communities and also between communities and the police department, and perhaps help in fighting prejudice and hatred. Requirements, benefits and salary may vary with each county. You may call your local county's Department of Police Personnel Division for more information.